Hi guys, good evening from Europe. It's a weekend. Piotr here is Liteforex Global YouTube channel. If it's weekend, there is a huge probability we are going to discuss crypto market. Well, the whole quarter is coming to the end. The month is coming to the end. So it's going to be very interesting when it comes to the second quarter, when it comes to the April. We start here with the Bitcoin. And to be honest with you, I would say, taking into the consideration what happened already, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months to the upside, and some may think it's time for a little bit of the correction. Some may think no, we are going to go much higher. So based on what we have right here, right now, we are going to make the update if necessary. I would like to discuss a bit what might eventually happen, what we should focus on in April and May and June maybe. All right. So overall, taking into the consideration the combination of the candles we've seen here, well, to the downside. If the month is coming to the end below the previous month high, right, we might have some kind of the swing high creation. So, well, if that would be the end of the month, the previous month high 58,166 based on the chart I'm using, that could create some kind of the possibility to create the swing high, meaning that it could go like this, right? Then the build upper shadow, and for example go lower. So with this candle would have the direction to the downside, for example, right? That could create the swing high around the 58,000 when it comes to the Bitcoin on the monthly chart. Now, there is another opportunity when we are talking about the supply, because we are discussing supply right now. We are going to discuss demand in a second. So the second way to try to make the measure eventually could be, to make the measure of the distance between high of this month and the high of the previous month, right? And then put that box into the high of this month, and that would create possible rally towards 65,000. So that would be some kind of the creation of the this type of the candles, and so another move to the upside, more stop count when it comes to the Bitcoin. But again, I'm very often telling you guys that there is no reason to try to short the Bitcoin, at least as of now. So that could create eventually tree drive rally, and then not April, but for example May, we might see some kind of the pullback, and I do believe that's how the sellers are preparing themselves for the next month, 2 or 3, with this type of the setup, either creation of the swing high or even more rally towards 64, 65 when it comes to the Bitcoin. What about the buyers? Well, the truth is that from the monthly chart perspective, if the sellers are going to try to take the advantage of the possible swing high, I would wait patiently for the 45,000, right? The 45,000 is the bottom of this month. That's where we started this month. That's the number one. And 42, that's the previous high over here, right? That's the previous high over here. So I would wait between 45 and then again 42, so 3,000, and that would be the demand zone based on the monthly chart when it comes to the Bitcoin. So let's have a look what we have when it comes to the weekly chart. Here a little bit different. 2 weeks ago we've seen upside break, right, through the previous high, rejected. This week again, continuation to the downside, where market started to buy at the bottom of the breakout candle. Bottom of the breakout candle, right? So nice rally. If the market is going to be able to hold 52,500, right? 53,000, 52,500, we might see, in opposition to what we discussed on the monthly, we might see possibility of the swing high creation, right, on the weekly chart, right? So it could be that we are going to retest that low, right, and then move, for example, higher, creating the new high. What would be the target with this swing low to the upside? The same measure we did second ago on the monthly chart, right? So let's have a look. That could be this type of the measure, and let's make it higher. So again, the same target here based on the weekly chart, around 64, 65, as long as this breakout candle low holds and possibility of the creation of the swing low here. But don't forget, we are going to know that by tomorrow. All right, finally daily chart. So a little bit short-term view when it comes to the Bitcoin. Okay. A little bit shorter view when it comes to the Bitcoin. Well, if you are looking for this particular rally, right? So we were testing the demand zone, we're trying to go higher. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's the correct way of the looking at this chart, because here, as you can see, is latest demand. From here, we made on a daily a new high. Right now, we broke through. We've been rejected 4 days ago, and we are retesting this zone right now. So very short term, I think that creation of some over-under could be in place, and we have some kind of the possible supply around 58. So retest of the lower levels down toward 45, we discussed it based on the monthly chart here, well, could be in place. If we are going to give up this level, then this breakout consolidation over here with 50%, around 35 on a daily chart could be in place, right? Of course, the top of that with this demand here, the same as on the monthly chart, around 41,042, could work out as a demand as well. So guys, with that being said, it was my pleasure to prepare the special Bitcoin analysis for you, starting on the monthly chart. So yeah, there is a possibility to, based on that, it might be valid for a little bit longer. Than we went lower, and we ended on the daily chart. Guys, don't be trapped, be careful. Don't forget, end of the quarter, end of the month flow related to that event, these events will dominate. So well, yeah, that's it from me today. Thank you very much, take care, and good night.